The hobby and lifestyle bushcraft accompany me for several years now. And over these years I've got a lot of equipment in my equipment room. Some of them is going because it looks in the internet better than in real life, or I think the price is too high for this product, or the handling isn't so as I thought. So these products are gone away. I sell them or I send them back. And then there is a few equipment which I have now several years because I think this is really good, the quality is perfect, the handling is perfect. And I would tell everyone you could buy this product because this is great. And I've got often questions, which products can I buy? Which products are really good? And today I want to answer a few of these questions because I want to show you my top 10 of bushcraft equipment. Welcome back, my name is VanessaBlank from Wild Woman Bushcraft. There are so many bushcraft and survival products at the markets that the normal person doesn't know what they should buy at first or test at first. And it is very good that there are different brands, different designs and different prices. But for a bushcraft beginner it is very hard to select the products that he really need and they are really good. And I'm honestly I don't be a fan of out of the box videos because this is only a moment situation. This is only the visual statement how the person think about the design, the handling, and maybe they test it a few times. But a real product video should be, the product should be tested over a longer time because then they can really be honestly about the handling and the price, if the price is okay for this product and how the quality is. So because of this I show you today only products that I really use for several years. So I can't really tell you if you buy this there is nothing that you can do wrong. The first thing is a Petromax Latern. This is old school bushcraft style. Not at every bushcraft trip on campfire is possible. So when I can make no campfire, I love to have such a Latern with me because it is make an atmosphere, oh beautiful, like campfire. And I have them not only with me on my bushcraft trips, I also have them at home because I really love the optic, how they look, and they are really easy to handle. So you doesn't have to know something before you can use it. One thing that I want to tell you about the Latern, so it works with petroleum and you have to look that you buy cleaned and filtered petroleum because this burns cleaner and you doesn't have the bad smell. And this is also used for long longevity. Sometimes to save space or weight in the backpack, I leave my isolation pad and my sleeping bag at home, sometimes both. And in some cases I have a blanket with me. This is a Loden blanket, which is wool, which is very close together. This is very, very warm. It warms the body very well. And if you have a small hole inside because of amber or a scratch from a plant, you can repair it yourself very, very easy. And I think bushcraft equipment had their best look when you see that they are used. So for example, that the glass here is a little bit black from the Latern, or when your axe is a small scratch inside or into your blanket, then people can see that you really use your stuff. So this blanket is from Steinkaut. It is a German hunting brand, and I have one which looks similar from Petromax. I use this blanket also often for an underground where you can sit, and sometimes for Aika over the day where she can lay on top, and for the night that I cover her inside of the blanket. And for Carrie, I have those leader strings that I can just put around and fix it, that I have a smaller blanket that I can fix on my backpack. If you buy yourself a Silky saw, you can nothing do wrong. I have 4 of them. This is my biggest one. I have also the smallest one, the pocket one. So they are foldable. That means you save your packing space. And you can use them with traction. So you have only low pressure in front and then with traction in the back. So the back movement is the only one where you need really your muscles. And they are pretty sharp, and they have 2 sides of the blade, which means that you can saw much faster and easier. So for people who have not so much muscles like me, it is always better to use a saw like this, because they are really easy to handle and you doesn't need so much energy. So this was a beech tree branch, and as you can see, the saw is going through the wood like butter. Very easy. Only one thing, I see often people who saw like this. So they don't use the full blade. When you have a long blade, you should use it from the back to the top, because of course this is more efficient. When you work a lot or you have a long walk behind you, you want to sit down and rest a little bit. When it is dry like today, it is very easy to sit just at the ground or at a tree stump, but when it rains, this could be very uncomfortable. So sometimes I have this rabbit skin with me. This is very soft, you can lay down, and through the leader the water comes not so easy through. So I use this or a small part of Loden or a camping chair. You hear right, sometimes I use a camping chair, but not the big camping chair, a little bit smaller. So as you can see, this tree pot from Rabatt needs not much space in your backpack, but in the winter months when the ground is cold or when it rains, it is very comfortable to sit away from the ground. So on rainy days or the winter months, I sometimes use the camping chair. The next 2 equipment stuff is about fire and making fire. The first is this. I'm not sure if the word is right. It is a blowpipe. When you blow through it to your fire, which isn't burning well, this really helps. So this saves my ass very often during bushcraft. When I have wet wood, the fire isn't burning well, just do this a few times, then it is better. So it is very long, so you have a big distance to the fire, that you don't burn yourself or get into the smoke. This helps me very, very often. The second one is also for making fire. It is on Firesteel. Now you think Firesteels, we see so many Firesteels in YouTube videos. This is right, but as I'm doing bushcraft for several years, I've got so many different Firesteels, and this here works really the best. So this is a Firesteel from Light My Fire. It is for my kids, so I buy them from my kids. But it works so great that I use it also very often, because you have here such a special area for your finger. This is like a hole, and then you have the perfect grip. Small but great is the next equipment. This is a gas cooker from MSR. And as you can see, it fits on my hand, so it is pretty small. I have this gas cooker with me when I am on mountain trips, or when I am not sure if I can make a campfire or not. So in this case, I use this cooker because it just fits in every backpack, and you can heat your meal very, very fast. But you should always look that you have food with you, which you can eat in case of an emergency, also cold, or on part of the food, because you never know what happens. Maybe you cannot make a fire, or something bad happens, or you need very fast a lot of energy. Then you should be possible to eat a part of your food also cold. What I wear today is also bushcraft equipment that you can buy without any mistakes. So this is Fjällräven clothes, and this one is my oldest trousers, my oldest bushcraft trousers that I have. I think she's about 6 years old now, and the only thing is that I have here a hole because I fall once with the bike. Then I have another hole where I cut myself with the saw, and the fox leader symbol is away, it is lost. So I really love the Fjällräven products. They are really expensive, but as you can see, they hold for several years. My favorite bushcraft backpack is also a Fjällräven. It is the Stuben. I really love the backpack. So they have great bushcraft equipment, and also your clothes is an important point if you are going out in the nature. Who knows me and know my video knows that I use several years now only Grüezi Bag sleeping bags. Grüezi Bag is a German brand, a Bavarian brand. It is close to my hometown, so I really love to use them. And I love natural products. And inside of this sleeping bags is wool, and this is just really warm. So the handling and the quality of the sleeping bags is really great. I love them. And you see when you use the sleeping bags that the brand owner is also an outdoor person. So he uses his sleeping bags himself, is outdoors with them, and look every time that the sleeping bag is better, and then better, much better, much better. So this can only do a person who uses their products as themselves. So for example, can you see this black area here? So this is something like, I don't know the English name, latex. So this stops you from switching around the sleeping bag in the night. So you know the material is very soft, and when you turn around in the night on top of your sleeping bag, you will switch down to the other side, and with this black parts this doesn't happen. I know those sleeping bags are really expensive, but like the other products that I showed you before, it should be a product that you only buy once and have fun with it your lifetime long. So it is better to buy something expensive than buy in the same time as you would use this 5 other sleeping bags because they are damaged or doesn't be like you want them. This is the Fjellreifen Stuben backpack. I love it because it really looks like old school bushcraft style. Here inside is normally a plate and there are those metal parts. And with the combination of the plate, you can use the backpack also as sitting area. And because it is so high, it is pretty comfortable. If you like my video, feel free to click subscribe and press the bell to don't miss any video of me. All the products that I show you are down there in the video description. The last one looks like just a piece of cotton, but it is much more. It is a buff, and you can use the buff in different ways. You can use it like this to save your forehead and your ears from wind and coldness. Or you can use it as a hat. The person with long hair could use it to fix their hairs if they use it like this and put the hair through it. Or you can use it to save your neck from coldness. And in the winter months I use both. I use 2 of them. One for the head and I bring it down till the nose. And the second one from the neck here up to the nose, because you can breathe through it and it saves your face area from the coldness. So that was my top 10. In my equipment room there are some more products. They are really great, but this would be too long for one video and I want to show you 10 different products. So I hope you like this video, and if you want, leave a comment and thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber yet, feel free to click the subscribe button and also activate the bell to don't miss any video. So everything that I show you is like every time down there in the video description. Have a great time. We see us in the next video. Bye bye.